Hi, today I'm going to show you how to simplify expressions, numbers that are in scientific notation using properties of exponents. Okay, so we're going to start. Let's see the example. It says 3.5 times 10 to the negative 3 power minus 2.6 times 10 to the negative 4 power divided 5 times 10 to the second power times 2.5 times 10 to the third power. Okay, I'm going to simplify out the first term first, and then the numerator, and after that I'm going to simplify the numerator and divide it. Okay, I wanted you to imagine that you don't have calculator, and we're going to estimate the answer if it is possible. Okay, this is a good idea to simplify these expressions with no calculator, because it's going to help you to understand so many things about properties of exponents and about scientific notation. Okay, once you're pretty good doing this, you can just use the calculator to know, but it's pretty good for you to estimate anything before applying the calculator. Okay, so let's start. First, you have an addition here and numerator, so we need to apply a sum, and to do a sum you need to have same exponents. Okay, same exponents with 10. So you have 10 to the negative 3 power and 10 to the negative 4 power. You have two options: or set 2.6 times 10 to the negative 4 power as some number times 10 to the negative 3rd power, or 3.5 you can set it as a number times 10 to the negative 4 power. I prefer to set the highest power, in this case negative 3, in terms of the least power. So for example, 3.5 times negative 10 to the negative 3rd power, if I move the decimal point here, it means that I need to multiply by a negative 1, so negative 3, negative 1, negative 4 power. Okay, so we have 35 times 10 to the negative 4 power minus 2.6 times 10 to the negative 4 power. Once you have the same power in the addition, you can just add the numbers and leave the same power. This is calling the common factor will be the power, 10 to the negative 4 power. Okay, so 35 minus 2.6, 35 minus 2.6, 4, excuse me, so 4, I'm going to write the subtraction here. 4 4 minus 2 is 2, and 30 will be 32, 32.4 times 10 to the negative 4 power. Okay, if you're not sure, please do the subtraction here by your side. 35 minus 2.6, and you will see that is 32.4 times 10 to the negative 4 power. And then we're going to perform the multiplication. 5 times 2.5 is going to be 5.5, 25. 5 times 2, 10, 12. 12.5 is the multiplication. Okay, When you add, you can have a common factor to simplify. But when you're multiplying, you don't set in a common factor. You're just multiplying. And here you just have to remember that when you multiply two terms of the same base, I mean 10, in this case we're talking about scientific notation, you have to add the exponent. So it's 10 to the second power times 10 to the third power. So add the exponents, 3 plus 2, 5. Okay, we have the expression. What is next? What is next? The next step to simplify this expression is to divide both numbers. Okay? To divide both numbers. If you need calculator to divide the numbers, so will be good, but we're estimating. So I'm going to show you how to estimate the answer. Estimate the answer. So to estimate the answer, set the numbers in scientific notation. So this number in scientific notation is 32. I move to the left, so I gotta add 1 to the exponent, so -3. And I move to the left, so I have to add 1 to the exponent, 6. And I have 3.24 divided 1.25. 1.25. I can set this as fractions and try to simplify it. This is one way to estimate. But I'm going to do an easier estimation. I'm going to round the numbers. To integers. Nearest unit. So I'm just going to round numbers to the nearest unit. This is 1. This is 3. So it's 3. Okay, and the exponents will be a subtraction of the exponents. -3 minus 6. Why a subtraction? Because we are dividing. So this answer is just 3 times 10 to the -3 minus 6. So -9. Okay, so the estimation is 3 times 10 to the -9. Most of the situations in which we use scientific notation, it's about physics and we need to estimate the number, or science. So sometimes we don't need the exact number, but we need to round it to the nearest tenth or to the nearest unit we need. In this case we have -9th power, so it's a really small number. Okay, this is something that you should know about scientific notation. Helps you to know the magnitude, how large or how small is the number, how short is the number. Okay, so this is about scientific notation and how to apply exponents. Give me your comments, give me your likes, and I hope that you understand. Thank you. Goodbye.